Update sneak peeks are here with new troop and defense levels as well as a new dark spell factory level. Everything here is what is getting a new upgrade, as I will be giving the costs and comparing them alongside going over the new troop upgrades in the lab. But first, let's start with the most exciting upgrade, the new level to the Dark Spell Factory. This is available at Town Hall 12, and you know what a new Spell Factory level means. However, you're going to have to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss a future sneak peek covering it. It's going to cost you 5 million elixir with an 8-day build time just to get it to its new level. And while it is upgrading, any dark spells that you cook up will take 50% longer to train. You might have already noticed this, but progress bars are back. You're able to see this with every upgradable stat and of course the building itself, so you know exactly how long or how far you are to reaching the max level. I'm pretty sure the subreddit is going to be happy for this one. The gold elixir and dark elixir collectors are all getting new levels that are available at Town Hall 14. Gold and elixir collectors will take 2 million gold or elixir to upgrade with a 4-day build time, while the dark elixir drill takes 6 million elixir with an 8-day build time. Next is the scatter shot, one of your key defenses. Aesthetically, it matches the nature or root theme of Town Hall 16 extremely well, and it looks quite powerful. It will gain an extra 5 DPS alongside gaining 310 extra HP, making it possible for it to survive 6 lightning and 1 earthquake, forcing you to take that 7th lightning spell. This is going to set you back 22.5 million gold with a 15-day build time. The Hidden Tesla is the next defense to get a new level. It gains an extra 10 DPS and 100 extra HP. This is going to be perfect for surprising your enemy, dealing some nice damage, and staying alive for a little bit longer, while also being perfect for certain situations like Tesla farms. Next up is the Inferno Tower. It is going to give your Inferno Tower an extra 400 HP, while in single target mode, it will gain 200 extra DPS, and as for the multi-mode, it will give it an additional 10 DPS, all of which is going to cost you 22 million gold with a 14.5-day upgrade. The Seeking Air Mine is also getting a lot stronger with an additional 200 DPS with its new level, making it possible for you to pop blimps, the dragon, and E-Drags a little bit faster, so you attackers be careful. Over in the pet house, we got an additional 5 levels coming to the Electro Owl. It's the only pet though in this update that is getting additional levels. Also keep in mind that the blacksmith will no longer cost gold to upgrade and instead will cost elixir. So now you can actually save your gold for defensive upgrades. Moving over to the lab, we have a plethora of new troop and seed machine levels to go over. Starting with the baby dragon, it's getting a brand new level where it will gain 10 extra DPS with 100 extra HP. Alongside the baby dragon though, the Inferno Dragon is getting a new level, as the super troops will always match the level increase of a regular troop. Next up is the minion going to level 12. It will gain 6 extra DPS and 4 extra HP. It's not a really super important upgrade on the surface, but on the bright side, the super minion also gets a new level, making it a little bit stronger, so be careful of it in the CC. The Hog Rider is also getting a new level, as it will gain 13 extra DPS, followed by an additional 150 HP. This is going to make hogs a little bit better of an option to use and will breathe fresh life into super hogs that have been dormant for some time. We're also getting a brand new level for the bowler, as you can tell by the rock changing its aesthetic. He'll gain an extra 12 DPS and an extra 50 HP, while the super bowler allows smash attack fans to rejoice as the super bowler makes his own smash attack even more potent. We're also getting a new level to the Siege Barrack. This is going to get an extra 300 HP, which does not affect its lifetime, which is still at 30 seconds, but it does gain an extra P.E.K.K.A. The log launcher is also getting a new level. This is going to be gaining an extra 300 HP with an additional 20 DPS. It's also getting an increased lifetime by about 2 seconds, unlike the Siege Barrack. Clan Chat is also getting a complete makeover. If you notice, it looks very different from what isn't currently in the game, but it is a little bit more simplified and grants you some additional features. For anyone to utilize, you can react to messages with a predefined emoji selected. It would be cool though if this does get expanded in the near future. However, these reactions can stack if more people use the same emoji. Additionally, for co-leaders and leaders, you are able to pin messages in the chat. All pinned messages can be seen in the new pinned message tab. Keep in mind though, clan requests, CC requests, base links, and army links cannot be pinned. Additionally, we have balance changes to go over, so let's start with the nerfs. Super Archers are getting a pretty hefty nerf to its HP as it's going down at level 11 and level 12. At max level, it's only going to have 600 HP. Additionally, Root Riders are getting their HP nerfed at all 3 levels. This is a pretty strong troop, so a small nerf to its HP was pretty much guaranteed. It's going to make it a little bit easier to defend, but not to the point where you can't use it anymore. Queen Charge Root Riders and Super Arch Root Riders will still work just as well, but spam Root Riders with Valkyries might take a little bit of a hit. The Super Barbarian is also getting their HP reduced at level 10, level 11, and level 12. Justified for them to be a little bit weaker, especially one-on-one against the defense, so you're having to use more against one defense. This is definitely a bit of a bigger blow to their funneling capabilities, but not to the point where you can't use them at all. I know some of you guys are disappointed, so let's move on to the buffs where we have the Dragon getting their HP increased at level 11. This should make Dragon Spam or Hydra even better than it already was. Additionally though, the Super Dragon is getting an HP buff at level 10 and level 11, which should make the Super Dragon an insanely good pick in certain strategies, as recall Super Dragons might go crazy. E-Drag spammers rejoice as you're getting an increase in the E-Drag's HP at level 6 and level 7. Additionally, we have some balance changes coming for both Builder Base and Clan Capital. The Super Miners within the Clan Capital are getting a big HP decrease, making them a bit softer than they were before. This nerf will make them a lot easier to counter, especially with compact bases and a plethora of traps to bait them into. Within the Builder Base, the dropship is actually getting a rework. It will have a slight range buff while also nerfing the splash radius of its active ability. While we're also getting an HP buff and active ability buff to the Night Witch, which increases the spawns and of course her HP as you go through each level. Unfortunately though, this is really not gonna make her a better choice to pick over other troops. And that is everything that we can talk about thus far. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another sneak peek, but in the meantime, did your army get nerfed in the next update? Well, check out this guide on how you can master Queen Charge.